Kitkatscanread.
Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Katie. Today I'm bringing you my book haul for YALC. So that's everything that I got from the stores, whether I purchased it, whether I won it, samplers that I picked up, that sort of stuff. So I'm not going to talk too much about like what the book's about and stuff, because there's a lot to get through. So I'm just going to show it to you, and you know, if there's a reason why I purchased it, then I'll let you know that. And yeah, any random comment that I can think of. But yes, I will start off with there was an author signing a book that was on the Rock the Boat table. And they were just signing arcs, and I went over and I was like, do I need to, like, you know, do anything in order to get this? And they were like, no, like they were literally just giving away arcs and signing it. So I was really excited. So this is We Are All Constellations by Amy Bichelle. Look at the gorgeous cover. And yeah, like the author was there and they signed it. Dear Katie, happy reading, Amy Bichelle. So that was really nice of the author to be there signing their arc. But it says here, Iris is happy, is fearless and strong. She's everything but a girl who lost her mum. Iris's dad and stepmom have been keeping a secret, one big enough to another. The magnetic aura can provide an escape until things get complicated. Iris questions who she is. It becomes clear she can't run away from grief. What happens when someone who's never faced up to his darkness lets it in? And it says here, this beautiful book will floor you. So this book doesn't actually publish. It publishes in the UK in October and it publishes in the US in November. So we've got a few months left for the publication of this one. But yeah, super happy to have this now. And even Jennifer Niven, the author of All the Bright Places, which is one of my favourite books, has quoted saying, I am in complete and utter love with everything. Amy Bichelle writes, this one may just be my favourite. So yeah, really happy to have a copy of this now. Like, so super happy. And then a sampler that I picked up, A Fierce Heroine Rises, Fireborn, 12 and the Frozen Forest by Eileen Fowler. So yes, a sample of this book. I then got given a sampler of The Glass Dagger by Stephanie Hudson and Caroline Fairbairn. So Hudson Indie Inc. publishing together. So yes, a sampler of this one. I then also got Afterlife Saga Book 1 by Stephanie Hudson. This was a sampler I got given. I got a sampler of Alexandra Bracken's new book, Silver in the Bone. I got a sampler of Don't Doubt the Rainbow by Anthony Kessel. I got a sampler of Monochrome by Jamie Costello. I got a sampler of Let's Chase Stars Together, Poems to Lose Yourself In by Matt Goodfellow. Matt was there at YALC and he was reading some of his poetry there. And then I got given this little sampler. I was told it's really good. And welcome to Happy Head March 2023. We're in an epidemic of unhappiness. The data has shown that without intervention, you, the youth of our country, are in serious danger of many things, increasing in danger of yourselves. This is the good news. Happy Head has the answer. So yeah, Happy Head sampler. Apparently it's really funny. I've got here Let's Play Murder by Kessia Lupo sampler. And I've got here Gwen and Art Are Not in Love by Lex Croucher. Lex Croucher was also at the event. This is a sampler from their book. And She Is a Haunting by Tran. Sapphic Romance, Wilder Girls, Mexican Gothic, Haunted House Horror, Vietnamese Ghost Lore. Then I got a sampler of Love in Winter Wonderland, Abiola Bello. I got a sampler of Ink Blood Sister Scribe by Emma Tors. I got a sampler of Omar Epps' Nubua, The Awakening, this sampler. I got a sample of Making Trouble by Rachel Churcher. I got a sample of A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I got a sampler of The Golden Enclaves, Lesson 3 of the Scholomance by Naomi Novik. And I got a sampler of The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. So those are the samples that I got. I did get a couple of books. Bloomsbury at YALC 2022, which has like some of their titles in. And I got the Harper 361 Young Adult Titles of 2022 as well. Harper 360 pretty much eat my money, which is the reason for some books in this haul, which we will get at. So yes, now on to, I think, what should I go on to? The books I got from the stalls, and then I'll go on to the books that I won from raffles. So this, I believe I got from, I think I purchased this from one of the stalls. Love and Other Great Expectations by Becky Dean. I think I got this. Yeah, I think I got this. It was at the stall that was near the actual panel. But yes, I love me a good contemporary, and it just sounded really cool. And yeah, that's the main reason that I got that one, and super excited to read it. At Harper 360, I got Last Chance Books by Kelsey Rodkey. Anything with books in sounds great. And I've been meaning to get this book as well, so they had the hardback of it, I had to get it. And then I picked up Cami Garcia Gabriel Piccolo's Beast Boy Loves Raven. I need to get like the other one as well. Like, I read Raven, and I need to get Beast Boy, but they only had this one there, so like I got that one. But I do have an intention to get the other one. And then the other book by Amy Bichelle is The Sky Is Mine, and I ended up getting that as well, and I got that personalised by the author too. So this one is their published work of art. So whilst they were there, I was like, oh, like, would you like personalise and sign this one too? So they did, which is great. I then picked up from one of the other stalls, I picked up Some Girls Do by Jennifer Doran, which I have heard great things about, and it's sapphic. Then I picked up The Silence That Binds Us by Joanna Ho. I got this from the Harper 360 stand, like I say, RIP my bank. And then I managed to find the hardbacks of Covet and Court by Tracy Wolff, and I think they were doing a deal for their hardbacks, like 2 hardbacks for £15 or something like that. I was like, I have to get these 2, and they are deckled edges, which is great. Both of them are. So yes, I have Covet and Court now. They had them both there. I was like, how could I not? I then got given this book free for purchasing the Beast Boy Loves Raven and Love and Other Great Expectations. I got given this book for free, Before Takeoff by Adi El Said. And I remember like hearing about this. It's based at an airport, I believe. So like, that sounds like really cool. And then I got given this free because I purchased Court. Basically, if you made a purchase, you were allowed to take an ARC for free. So I picked up Lindsay Rybar's ARC, Rocks Fall, Everyone Dies. So I got a free book. I don't actually know what it's about, but yeah, I've never even heard of it. I've heard of the author Lindsay Rybar, but I've not heard of this one. I got some manga. At the end of the day, they were filling up bags of like a manga bag. I got 3 manga bags. One was an LGBT one and 2 were just like random ones. So yes, I had to get my hands on them, of course. It was an absolute bargain. I only had 1 graphic novel that was a duplicate, so actually considering, I did pretty well. So I got Hello Melancholic volume number 1 right here, so that's like really cool. Then I got here Ojo Jojo volumes 1 to 2, story and art by Kobayashi. That's this one here. And I got the Idaten Deities Know Only Peace. A story by Amahara, artwork by Kobayashi. So one that's the same artwork. I then got My Dear Friend Nokotan, story and art by Oshio. There. This is volume number 1 as well. I also got Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid here. This is volume number 2 here. I then got here X Gender volume number 1, story and art by Asuka Miyazaki. A living life finding love as an ex-gendered person in Japan. So that's cool. That was part of the LGBT bundle. Same with this one. Syrup volume number 1. A Yuri anthology. Beautiful artwork there on that one. I also got 2 of them are pretty much like this. Volume number 1 by Takashi Aikida. Another LGBT graphic novel. Another LGBT is My Solo Exchange Diary by Nagata Kabi. This one here. And yeah, I did have another purchase, and this was I think another arc that I was allowed to pick up. So yeah, these are like old arcs, so obviously they can't be sold, and they're like old arcs that the publishing company have obviously had. So the old arc that I picked up was A Sweet Mess by JC Lee. It says it on sale July 2020, so yeah, it's 2 years old. So yeah, I picked this one up because I thought like this would be the one that I would like to read. Oh, there's also another couple of graphic novels here. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation by Model Zushi, volume number 1. And Mo Zhang Tong Zhu. This one looks really cool. Reminds me of like Dynasty Warriors. And then I've got here Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring by Mei Hachimoko. Illustrations by Kuka. This one's a nice chunky one. But this is an actual novel? Novelization? So it's not actually a graphic novel. And I think this one's a novelization as well, the one that I just showed you previously. Yeah, it's like a novelization with some graphic pictures in. That's really cool. I then picked up Cafe Con Lychee by Emery Lee. I have a physical copy of it now. Yay! I did start reading it as an e-arc a couple of months ago, a month or 2 ago. And I was really enjoying it actually, but I managed to get it. So I've got a physical copy, so I can read along with the physical copy. But yes, it's male romance with a like food rivalry. Love it. The Colour of Dragons by R.I. Salvatore and Erica Lewis. This signed by the author. But I had to get it. Yeah, so it's got a little signed book plate on the inside. But yes, I had to get my hands on it because I am a magpie for books with dragons in. I then got the Dream Runners by Shweta Thakrar. This is also signed by the author. I really liked the look of this one. And then I picked up Meet Me in the Middle by Alex Light. This one sounded really, really cool. And yeah, this one I got, oh, it's actually signed as well. Yeah, cool. It's got a little sign stick on the inside, so that's really cool. I really like that sign sticker too. So yeah, this is what I mean by Harper 360. Killed my money. And then from another store I picked up When Women Were Dragons by Kelly Barnhill. Right here. So yes, had to get my hands on this one. And I can't remember if it came with a signed book plate or not. I can't remember. But I love anything with dragons in. And especially females dragons. Sounds awesome. So finally I'm going to speak with you the books that I won from raffles. So normally my luck is awful with raffles. But somehow managed to win some proofs. So I'm trying to think, like on the Friday, I think I only won, I don't know if I won any, no, I think on the Friday I won nothing. I was awful on Friday. And then on the Saturday, day 2, was the day that I won like all the arcs. And then day 3, I think I just won one. So yeah, on the Saturday, we started off and we won. We both actually won a copy because it was like a spin the pinwheel thing and it landed on the arc. And the book is This Book Kills by Ravina Guron. Yeah, and the author was there signing it, so managed to get it signed and personalised. Be careful, this book does kill. So yeah, like really happy. This one doesn't come out until January next year. So yeah, really, really like happy I managed to find that. And then we didn't win the first time around, but we won the second time around an arc each of this, both me and Will. So we managed to win Unraveller by Frances Hodding. This comes out September, I want to say. And yeah, the first time on the spin wheel I got the spider, and then I went later and I came back and they let me have another go and then I won it. So I managed to win it, like, thank goodness. And then with the raffle, we somehow, I mean on the first day we didn't win anything, and it was really, really hard to win a hotkey because everybody got a raffle ticket and there were probably like 300 tickets. But managed to actually win the Hotkey books, celebrating 10 years, the Hotkey 10, managed to win a copy of it. And on the Sunday we also won a copy of it as well. So I gave Will one and I've got one. But yeah, this is basically a decade of bestsellers. So it's basically kind of like a sampler book of samples of like the best 10 books sort of thing. And then I'm gonna save the best till last because like it was like my most anticipated to win. So on the Sunday I won a copy of the Penguin Game of Tropes rulebook. So it's kind of like a little game, I think. Yeah, I'm personally not really sure like with this book. It's an interesting thing. Penguin Game of Tropes, the rules of the game: pick your character. Player number 1, player number 2, player number 3. So it's kind of like a strange little game thing. I don't even really know, but like it sounds cool. Anyway, I had to play a little game in order to win it. And I got my hands on a copy. And then the best book of all for this haul. So, like I say, my luck is awful. But Saturday was obviously the day to win things. I didn't think I was going to win this at all. I met the author I met the author is Kat Delacourt, and months ago I watched, I think I was invited to watch a Penguin showcase for this book, and I thought, oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. So like I tweeted it out and shared, and the author started messaging me, and we were messaging on Instagram ever since. And so when I heard that the author was going to be at YALC, I messaged him, was like, oh my goodness, you're going to be at YALC, like we must meet. And they said they were like on their way, and I was like, yeah, I'm just like in the queue for Ariana Grey. And then Kat like came up to me and then like gave me a hug, and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is really cool. And then Kat did a panel later on. I managed to catch like the end of it, and then she was telling me that like the Penguin giveaway was like for proofs of her book, and I was like, oh my goodness, well I'm definitely not gonna win it at all because my luck is awful. And I was given like another raffle ticket whilst Kat was signing her poster for me and signing a little note for me and like taking pictures of me and stuff. And like I went down at like 5:05 at the Penguin stand where they were doing the raffle, and I was just stood there with like no jokes, like they said that they'd used a whole raffle ticket book and had to start a new one. They had that many tickets, and I was like, well, my chances are going to be even lower then. And they had about 3 copies left, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not going to win this now at all. And then my number came out, and I have kept my number for like pure luck. This was my number. They managed to pull out number 494, and I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, that's me. And I went forward, and Kat was like, oh my god, I am so glad that it was you that won it. Like, you said you don't win anything. And like, yeah, kind of like a strange fangirl moment. And then afterwards, all the people that had their proofs, like, Kat signed them and took pictures again, and it was really, really sweet. So I've got this signed. I actually have a physical copy of it now, personalised and signed. Kat is a lovely person. So this book doesn't come out until September, so yeah, a couple of months, but it just sounds so good. It's based like in Italy, with like mafia, and it honestly is so cool. Like, I'm really, really excited, and the cover is gorgeous. So this is the proof that I won. It's very special to me. I have dropped everything to start reading this book. That is how badly I wanted this book, and I'm so excited for it. I've only read the letter from the author so far because I've been exhausted every evening after YALC, and I have just collapsed and gone to bed. So I'm so excited. But yeah, this is the proof that I got. I am just so super lucky and grateful and so thankful to Penguin Random House. Like, oh my goodness, like, what are the odds that me, who is like friends with the author, would win a book? Like, and they were just pulling the ticket out of the jar with like, I don't know, 400, 500 others. What are the odd chances of that being pulled out? It's crazy. So can't believe that happened, but it did, so I'm really, really happy. So that is the end of my haul of everything bookish that I got at YALC. So whether it was the samplers, the books I purchased, the books that I won, the art copies that I won, the freebies that I was given, I got so many like swag bits, whether it was like pins, shitloads of bookmarks. Like, I would never be able to do a book haul video of like my bookmarks I got at YALC because that would be ridiculously long, but I must have picked up about 1,000 bookmarks. It was crazy. And so much swag, posters, you name it. Like, there was just, they had it all there for free. Like, you just picked it up, and then the next day you go around and you'd be given like even more. Just so many. So many. But yeah, I'm just super grateful for these books. It has eaten my money. This is literally going into my savings, in case you guys want to wonder. With all the books that I spent and the money that I spent on like meals and everything, this is dug into my savings, and what I earn, I would have to replace my savings, if that makes sense. So, but you know, it cuts deep, but it's a good cut deep, if that makes sense too. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this massive video, and stay tuned for a video that's to come of all the books that I got signed and personalised, and the books I also brought with me to the event that I got signed. So that video is also due to come as well. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description if you'd like to follow me elsewhere: Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads. It's all there down below, and please feel free to subscribe if you'd like to do so, and hit the notification icon if you do, and that will notify you as soon as I've uploaded a video, because I don't have a specific schedule, because I do like shift work and extra shifts here and there, and sometimes I just don't physically have the time to upload a video, or I'm physically exhausted. So yeah, it's just easier for me to not have a schedule. So yeah, but I'm so super grateful to each and every one of you, like so much, big time. And that's it from me. So keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I'll see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.